All right, Joe, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Jen. Always good to be here.
So, I have to hit you with something right out of the gate. I was explaining what Views AI does to a friend of mine yesterday. Smart guy, works in finance. And I was talking about the aerial data and the cities we're working with. And he stopped me and said, "Wait a minute, Jen. Are they just flying drones better than other people? Is that the business?"
Oh man, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Right? But it's a fair question from the outside. You guys do use a lot of drones. So set the record straight. Are you just the world's best drone pilots?
No, definitely not. Honestly, Jen, the flying part is the least interesting thing we do. A smart teenager could handle the flying part.
Okay, so if it's not the flying, what is it? Because to the naked eye, it looks like an aviation operation.
It does look like that, but you have to separate the tool from the product. Think about it this way. When you see the Google Maps car driving down your street with that big camera ball strapped to the roof, do you think to yourself, wow, Google is incredible at driving cars?
No, I usually think they're driving kind of annoyingly slow.
Exactly. You don't care about the car. The car is just a tool to move the sensor around. It's the same for us. Internally, we like to say the drone is just a tripod in the sky. It's currently the cheapest, most flexible way to put a high-resolution sensor 400 feet up in the air. If we could hang a camera off a really dense cloud, we'd do that instead. We aren't passionate about aviation. We're passionate about the angle.
A tripod in the sky. I like that. Okay, so you get the camera up there, but why that angle? Why not just use the cameras cities already have on traffic poles?
Great question. That's what we call Generation 1 data. Those ground-fixed sensors and cameras have terrible tunnel vision. They see one intersection from a low angle, usually blocked by a truck at the worst possible moment. Then you have Generation 2, which is GPS probe data from phones. That's what TomTom or Google uses. That data is great for telling you that traffic is slow, but it's terrible at telling you why.
Give me an example of the why.
Okay, imagine a GPS dot on a map. It's moving along at 50 kilometers an hour and suddenly it stops dead. GPS knows it stopped, but it doesn't know if it stopped because of a red light, a pothole, a construction barrier, or because a child just ran into the street. GPS is blind to context. It misses the near misses. It misses the cyclists. It misses the pedestrians.
And that's what you guys see from the tripod.
That's it. That top-down, bird's-eye view is the only way to see the entire physics of a superblock or a large road segment all at once. We call it the ground truth.
Okay, but watching hours of drone video sounds tedious. Who was sitting there counting the pedestrians and cars?
Nobody. Thank goodness, that would be awful. This is where the actual product comes in. It's not the drone, it's the software. We don't sell video. Nobody has time to watch video. We sell intelligence. We've trained an incredibly complex AI to watch that video and convert raw pixels into structured data. It looks at that chaotic video feed and instantly recognizes that's a truck, that's a cyclist, that's a pedestrian, and it tracks their velocities and trajectories in real time.
So it's turning the real world into a spreadsheet, basically.
A spreadsheet, a 3D model, a blueprint, yeah. We call it the single master format. We take the messy reality of a city street and turn it into clean, digital data that traffic engineers can actually use to save lives or fix congestion.
So, to go back to my friend's question, if you're not just flying drones better, what's the bumper sticker description of what Views AI actually is?
We're a software company that happens to use aerial robots to get our data. Cities have been trying to diagnose complex traffic problems using stethoscopes, just listening to the noise. We're giving them an MRI machine. We let them see everything.
That clicks. The drone is just how you get the MRI scanner into the room.
Exactly.
Awesome. Joe, thanks for breaking it down.
Anytime, Jen.